To prepare work for installing the InLine P, you can use the online configurator, which you will find by going to hettich.com. This automatically calculates the dimensions you require, such as door sizes, overlays, etc. Alternatively, you can calculate the dimensions without help of the manual. When fitting the sliding units, always make sure the connecting cross members are inserted all the way into the fixing block on the sliding units. For the further assembly process, you only need to connect a sliding unit set to the profile once you have positioned the last sliding guide. As you will see in a moment, this is positioned using the connecting bar. If you use a cordless screwdriver for making the screw connections, you need to adjust tightening torque to a medium setting. Please make sure you use the correct bit size. If you haven't used the online configurator in preparation for installing the system, Dimension R needs to be calculated manually. Dimension R determines the position of the middle door's sliding guide. This dimension is calculated by taking the length of the profile, dividing it by 2 and adding 55.5 millimeters. Depending on the opening direction of the middle door, Dimension R needs to be measured from the right or left-hand end of the profile. When installing the sliding units on the track, always ensure that these parts are in the opening position. For the outer doors in the InLine P runner, the sliding guide is always positioned over the ends of the profiles and connecting crossmember. Push the fixing rail into the end of the profile so that it forms a flush fit. Insert the mounting pin, diameter 5 mm, in the hole provided so that it rests against the connecting bar. The other end of the connecting bar now determines the position for mounting the sliding guide. The soft opening mechanism is an optional accessory. This can be fitted at a later stage to any runner that's already in use, provided there is sufficient space on the top panel. Mounting and positioning this mechanism is extremely easy. The soft opening mechanism is designed for doors weighing up to 60 kilograms. When installing the door hangers, please note that components A and B differ. Component A has a vertical adjuster, Component B a vertical and a lateral adjuster. As a rule of thumb, Component B is always fitted to the opening side of the door. We recommend mounting the cabinet on a plinth. The cabinet can only be accurately aligned in conjunction with plinth adjusters. This is essential for the system to work properly. After assembling the car case, you should check the cabinet alignment and make any necessary correction using the plinth height adjuster. To fit the doors, move the sliding units to the opening position. After hanging the door, tighten the fixing screws which will connect them to the running components. Now connect the door to the bottom running components. To begin with, only tighten the screw by hand. Align the doors at the vertical and lateral adjuster on the top door hangers. If necessary, you can adjust the door tilt at the bottom door hanger. Once all doors have been installed and aligned, tighten the black locking screws on the upper sliding units.